Fellow Nigerians, how do you guys feel about this recent remark from our own Senate President, Akpabio, towards Trump? According to him, he said, "Who am I to reply Trump? I don't want any problem." What does that mean? Because if I start to read minute to run now, some people go to say, "Adam Slim, you are going too far." Is he afraid or trying to be diplomatic or trying to play politics around it or trying to wash his hand off the situation? What is he afraid of? What is he trying to avoid? Why did he make that remark? That is my question. I'm still trying as much as possible to wrap my head around it. Because ordinarily, I know as a nation, we shouldn't be afraid of any nation. The people we should be afraid of is our own people before being afraid of any president. But I don't know whether na fear or what is it. Is it because Donald Trump have instructed his cabinet to start preparing sanctions and seizure of properties of politicians in Nigeria who have refused to act on this insecurity? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't understand why Akpabio doesn't want to respond as a Senate president, doesn't want to give his own remark on Donald Trump's remark about Nigeria, calling Nigeria a disgraced country, and Senate president say no be place to give a remark. Is that not something else, guys? More than reason the matter now. Is that not something else that is confusing? Well, let's listen to him. Because it's confusing.
And 23, when the Senate President with senators visited Port Harcourt on a very different thing and said, "Oh, Senate President answers President Trump." Who am I to answer President Trump? Have you ever heard of such a thing? And the Senate President said that Nigerians are not complaining, that we like the way we are living, that I can deal with it, but then that the Nigerians are not complaining. I've petitioned the police. I've also petitioned the DSS. The comment is in order. You are not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying this time, the Senate President of Nigeria did not answer President Trump. And that the quotation is meant to cause diplomatic row. It is the presidency that will answer President Trump. And all Nigerians are doing their best in that direction. But who is that person that will go and ascribe a comment to the Senate President when he was never met? So I believe the cyber crimes unit of the police, the DSS and others should find that character out because it is meant to cause friction. It is meant to cause friction and put the Nigerian Senate in dispute. I can only speak your voice. We have not discussed the comment of President Trump in chambers yet. I know we will. And I believe we will. Those in support that we should in future discuss this comment, say aye. Those again say nay. We shall. It's only then. It's only then that the Senate President can make a comment. Not somebody sitting in his bedroom to talk nonsense. The President of Nigeria is so that I will not be misquoted, I said that on social media, a certain blogger brought out the news that Senator Akpabio said that Christians are not complaining, Nigerians are not complaining, that Trump should face his problems in America and not focus on Nigeria. I have not made the statement because we have not discussed the issue of President Trump yet in chambers. We shall do so in combination with the executive because we believe that it is a matter of foreign policy and diplomatic relations. I have refrained from taking any motion on that yet until we know the direction of government and what government intends to do about the position that he has taken. And you need to know that the position that President Trump is taking is not based on the current realities. The position is based on a purported 2010 report. 2010 report, 15 years ago, that they said some people came on fact-finding from the U.S. Congress.
Well, now I have a remark. Even the Senate Vice President had the balls to speak his mind.
Get some. In this case, I did not say my mind.
I'm coming. Don't be scared. I can say.
I said
I'm
I'm
not
not
scared
of Trump.
I will say my mind. I'm a Nigerian. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. I'm a parliamentarian. I'm a deputy senate president. I can speak. But I'm not scared of Trump.
But you will not allow others to speak for you.
Don't be scared of Trump.
Get
You can
something.
say your mind about Trump.
Get something.
We're a sovereign nation.
Get something. Don't allow people to ascribe what you did not say to you.
He didn't say it. That's correct. You didn't say it.
Yes. But what I'm saying is that
You shouldn't be scared of saying it.
no. If you want me to say it now, I was trying to say.
I'm not scared of Trump.
I will say, but then
We're a sovereign nation. We're not
listen,
scared of
I can
Trump.
only say what is discussed.
And he's saying lies about our country. What he's saying
I
about our
can-
country is not correct. And
I
we have
can
the
say
right to dispute, to dispute.
You also think of what you do with the social media.
Oga Akpabio, they talk about social media. Say somebody said, he said Nigerians are not complaining, that Christians are not complaining. Meanwhile, he has never given such remark. So now the Senate Vice President tell us, say, Oga, we are not scared of anybody. Forget social media, you know, talking, but that doesn't stop you from saying your mind about Trump. It's not as if some Nigerians are really happy about the situation that Trump, they run ether scatter. They make them, they quickly, they act. Some Nigerians are really, really happy. Me, I'm happy as well. But at the same time, I'm not happy. Ask me why. So it takes the cry, the comment of another country's people to give attention to Nigeria, for Nigeria politicians to give attention to us. Don't you think we are in deep trouble? People in Nigeria have been crying about insecurity. Forget Christianity. Okay, they say, forget Christianity then. We have been crying about insecurity, crying and crying and crying. And yet, they do little or nothing about it. We pay kidnappers millions of money. In fact, there's a report of a UK family kidnapped just yesterday here. Check them. They say 2 of the family members of a nail tech got kidnapped day before yesterday, and they are asking for 80 million naira ransom. The cousin was just returning from UK after being away for 15 years. The second person is his elder brother. The driver who drove was shot on the spot and died. Someone said in Abuja, he said, nah, happened in the eastern part of Nigeria. Another kidnapping happened. Brother, so 2 people coming from UK after 15 years in UK decide to visit Nigeria. Eastern part. They kidnapped them. They killed the driver on the spot. Now they are demanding for 80 million naira. 80 million naira. So kidnapper will collect 80 million naira, and you want them to stop kidnapping? Banditry is not our problem alone. Terrorism is not our problem. Kidnapping is our problem. In fact, the Nigeria government should declare a state of emergency on kidnapping, banditry, and terrorism. So now my fear is now that it takes USA to speak on this matter Before this government will go, they run scatter. And Nigerians are happy about that. Don't you think we are in deep trouble? If it takes another country to speak on our matter after many months of crying, after crying and crying and crying and crying, and our Senate president, no one give remark. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. Please leave your comments.